Wow, he just lost a ton of supply. Scourge is coming in. He needs to, doing a pretty good job of running those science missiles back. Managed to save one of them, and lost one at the same time though. But but yeah, he's just, I think at this point, Yarnc is not actually doing enough to, oh jeez, does he not see that? Oh, come on, Frozean. Oh, Jesus. Just a little lurker there, just kind of randomly sniping things in the forest. And, yeah. So, oh, plague going off on those science vessels. That is going to be huge. As I was just about to say that, and that's what I kind of got confused about when I was trying to say it just now. Is if he can save those science vessels, he can keep those science vessels up. Right now he's got an advantage. He's got more science vessels than Yarnc has lurkers basically. And wow, that was pretty good actually, throwing in that firebat to take out the Lings and able to break that ramp after all. Except now he's being a noob and stopping his other forces at the ramp. But yeah, he's doing a good job of raiding the heck out of everything, and basically Yarnc not doing a good enough job of keeping those science vessels count down. And I think Yarnc just attacked his radiated thing just to get rid of it. I'm not sure though. Anyways, he needs to pull those science vessels back, dude. You don't have any Marines protecting that anymore. And oh, more Mutalisks coming in, and that's what I was afraid of. Mutalisks going in to pick off those plague science vessels, and wow, things turning completely around in a matter of moments, because now, okay, he just had 3 science vessels left. He had 1 moment ago, but still, he just lost like 4 or 5 science vessels, and that was killer. That was absolutely killer. And really, basically, if Yarnc, it looks like he's probably going to be able to hold this base. I don't know if he has a Defiler out right now. Okay, he does have a Nice Canal, so he's going to be able to reinforce that position. He's going to be able to take that base pretty easily. Retake it, I should say. Not planning down a swarm. Okay, there's the swarm. But yeah, basically, if Yarnc is doing a good job of holding his bases now, Frozean is not doing a good job of his main goal in life for the next 15 minutes, which is to kill expansions. And he's not doing a terribly good job of that. If Yarnc can bring some forces, there's a little bridge to the left of Yarnc's base, and then there's that forest, and then he has a pretty straight route to Frozean's base there. And coming in with a lot of firebats though, and really Frozean doesn't have a lot to deal with these firebats at the moment though. He's losing a lot of Lings here though. Okay, the lurkers coming in now, and those are going to be able to take out those firebats. Wow, in fact his forces got slaughtered a lot quicker than I expected there. Looks like they were getting confused. Yarnc out of minerals in his back there, and he's still mining out of his main and that base on the right, so he's got plenty of economy going, but that also means that Frozean is probably going to be running out of minerals fairly soon. So like I was saying, if Yarnc can bring his forces up the left-hand side, if you look at the mini-map, there's a little base there next to Yarnc's base on the left, and then right above it is Frozean's base. If he can bring just a handful of Lings up that left side and a Defiler, Frozean will not see it coming. Plant down a couple swarms as kind of a line from the forest edge to from the tree line to the command center, and he could totally snipe that base, and that would turn the game back around for Yarnc. Well, I don't want to say turn around. I don't think he's at a disadvantage, but it would make it in his favor basically. And that spore colony, you know, I wonder why Zergs never get more spore colonies to try and hold off science vessels, especially if they're plagued. Oh, suicide drones! You can't even explode like scourges. So yeah, kind of a waste of some drones there. A little bit careless of Yarnc to send those in and then not realize that there was an attack going in at the same time. And now he's for some reason not doing anything. For some reason Frozean not killing off that base. I don't know what either of these players are doing. That's my... Okay, that was weird. The phone didn't have anyone on the other end of the line. But, and that's also weird because no one ever calls me. Anyways, so yeah, Yarnc, I think, is in a definitely good position here. Getting off another good plague on those science vessels. If he can also work on finishing those off. If he needs to defend this base, though, if he loses this base, that is going to be pretty bad for him. And it looks like he is going to lose this base. I don't think there's any way he can hold this attack off right now. He's got drones coming in to reinforce, but those drones are just going to get owned by those firebats. He loses the hatchery anyways. So, yeah, really, really bad for Yarnc, actually. Now he's back down to not having an economic advantage. And that's cool. Yeah, just leave your Marines in the swarm. That's nice. And There he goes. There he goes, setting in that swarm on the left side there. It looks like Frozean maybe had a fire bat in that bunker, and maybe that's what saved him right there. And Frozean, wow, getting a little bit wasted there by those lurkers. And so it looks like Frozean might actually have kept that base on the left side there. Yeah, so he's kept it for now. He's trying to fall back here. He's irradiated one of his own science vessels to try and take out these lings. And that's a pretty good idea, actually. I really like that idea. He might take out a few of his own SCVs there, but that was brilliantly played. Excuse me, brilliantly played by Frozean to take out those lings because he didn't have anything else around at the moment. And, you know, obviously Radiate working through the swarm. Pretty good play there. So Frozean, basically they're even in bases right now. And it looks like he's lost another science vessel there, but he built up his science vessel count again pretty well. More fire bats coming out here, and really this might be a good time for Yarnc to switch to maybe get a few Mutalisks out to try and deal with this stuff. So basically kind of go back into Mutalisk harass, and then he could easily just pick off all those science vessels and the fire bats, because there's only, what, 4 or 5 Marines in there, in that group, for instance. And Frozean doing a little bit of a pretty good job of microing there. But all those science vessels are plagued. All it takes is those Mutalisks to come out of the top. Oh, he's going to lose 1 pretty carelessly. And he's going to lose 2. And no, he didn't lose anymore, actually. Yeah, they're showing those Mutalisks in the top left corner. If he brings those Mutalisks in, he could easily just take out those science vessels right there. Wow, I didn't even see what happened there. For some reason, lost his science vessel. Maybe I didn't see the Scourge. But maybe I'm on crack, but it looked like Frozean attacked his own science vessel almost. And wow, just a ton of fire bats around now. And Yarnc really needs to do something about that. He's taking on the science vessels. Frozean forgetting to protect those again. Another Mutalisk coming out, and he's going to lose both those science vessels now. So wow, excellent work on well, no, he didn't attack the other one, so it might get away. No, it's not going to get away. Boom, no science vessels for you. We have seen basically the only thing that has kept Frozean in this fight has been the fact that he's had those 2 starports, because he's been losing his science vessels a lot, and so those 2 starports have enabled him to pump out science vessels enough to have enough on hand to stay in this game. And wow, just a ton of fire bats, dude. You need to get something against fire bats pretty quick. Basically, wow, you know what? I would before this game I would have favored Yarnc to win, but it looks like he's going to lose this game after all, because he's not expanding anymore. And he's not been able to take out any of Frozean's expansions, even though he really should have, because Frozean had 1 bunker. OMG, 1 bunker. Oh man, and Yarnc GG's, realizing he couldn't break in, and Frozean having just taken another expansion, and Yarnc being behind on expansions, his main running out of minerals. Just didn't have the economy to put into trying to attack Frozean. So I don't know, maybe I should give Frozean some more credit. I don't usually give him too much credit there, but he seems to manage to pop up in Star Leagues all the time, and so we'll see if he can manage to do any better in his group here. Taking out Yarnc in game 1, but you know, there's still 2 games left for both these players, so anything can happen. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and again, keep an eye out for the dual commentary on Savior and Jaedong this evening. Should be really interesting to see kind of the battle between the old reigning Zerg and the new challenger sort of thing. Anyways, alright, as Frozean just told you, peace.